Our top story this half hour, we are expecting to hear from Maine's Democratic Party holding an emergency meeting right now to discuss a possible replacement for Graham Platner in the race for U.S. Senate. Democrats have widely called for Platner to withdraw from the race after Monday's Politico article published a new claim from Platner's ex-girlfriend that he sexually assaulted her. Under state law, Platner would have to withdraw by 5 p.m. next Monday, and then the Democratic State Committee would have 2 more weeks to put forward a new candidate. The process to select that new candidate is still under discussion. The State Fire Marshal's office is investigating a fire they've ruled as arson. That fire broke out on Indian Island early this morning. CENTER Maine's Sean Tesler shows us the damage and the impact it's having on the community.
This is what the cultural center on Indian Island looks like after a fire broke out Wednesday morning.
The poor children, this is horrible. What's happened here?
Lynn Mitchell is the facilities manager for Maine Indian Education. The cultural center is part of the Indian Island School.
Kids come here, students, and they learn about their culture, and they bloom that culture, and it's just sad to see what's happened here.
For Mitchell, the damage is not only to the building, but to her culture.
This center means so much, especially to who we are.
The State Fire Marshal's office has ruled the fire arson. The Penobscot Nation shared online there is a $2,000 reward being offered for information. Old Town Fire Chief Kyle Myland says crews were alerted to the fire at 2 a.m. Wednesday morning.
They arrived, they encountered some smoke and some fire conditions coming out the back of the building.
He says crews were able to extinguish the flames within a few minutes of arriving.
No injuries, no one was inside or found to be inside, and obviously none of our firefighters were injured either.
So far, there have been no arrests made. We will keep you updated with any new information we get on the investigation. On Indian Island, Sean Tesler, CENTER Maine.
And if you have any information about that fire, you're asked to contact the Penobscot Nation Police Department or the State Fire Marshal's office. Maine is receiving nearly $340,000 from a settlement with the company behind Cash App. The company Block was accused of misleading users about the safety of Cash App and failed to protect them from fraud. Under the settlement, Block agreed to several terms, including offering live support 24 hours a day and reimbursing users for any unauthorized transactions. Maine is among 46 states involved in the $45 million total settlement. A family in Ogunquit has been in a long battle with their town over some large sculptures on their property. Dave LeBlanc owns the Omelet Factory in Ogunquit. His family lives in the house next door to the restaurant, and that's where they display their 6-foot-tall rooster decorations. He says he put them up for his 6-year-old daughter, who has autism, because it helps her feel more comfortable in the house. Town leaders say the roosters are advertising the restaurant, which violates a sign ordinance. It's something LeBlanc disagrees with.
We're not bothering anybody here, we don't think. We're just having fun in our yard with our child, and she loves it and it makes her happy, so who wouldn't do it, you know? And what family wouldn't be proud of if this is something that makes Piper happy? Why wouldn't we display it, you know?
Now, after almost a year, LeBlanc says the process has cost his family thousands of dollars in fines and legal fees. But he's not backing down. He has bolted and chained the roosters into the ground to make sure they adhere to Ogunquit standards.